We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Rawtalk is in the building. What is up, TJ, bro? What's up? Appreciate you, man. You're like the first one. You're like the first one in every live stream, bro. That's what's up. Love your support, homie. Love your support. Kind of upset, TJ, man. What's up, OG Tech? What's good, broski? The iOS 16, I'm sorry, iOS 26.4 update was pushed back by Apple. So sadly, I couldn't activate the standalone on Boost or Cricket. So still having shitty 5G speeds, to be completely honest. To be completely honest. So, but I'm not gonna stress myself over it. I can't do nothing about it. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So whatever, man. Like I said, I'm upset that the update didn't come out. I was ready to test out these new Sony Ericsson panels, this new DoD over here in Trenton, and guess what? I can't test it out. It's like I don't know. It's like if Apple forgets that their software updates sometimes have important carrier updates included in them. So now they're saying it might not, and now Siri's not going to be backed by Google. Siri was having too many issues. Um, don't activate. Was having too many issues when they combined it with uh with the Gemini. So now Apple's gonna push it all the way back. They're gonna see if by iOS 26.5 they can do it. If not, they're gonna leave it for iOS 27. So there's gonna be features that are gonna be missing. Um, Google hold on, Google the best AI. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hands down. Gemini's the best AI. I don't care what nobody says. Um, so there's gonna be a lot of updates missing in the iOS 26.4 update. It was supposed to be Gemini with Siri, and that's not happening. There's a couple of more that I've seen on Google, and now it might not come out because they're gonna come out with some new, I don't know what there are, new buds or some shit on Wednesday on the 25th. So that's why Apple might be pushing the iOS 26 update till Wednesday. Hopefully it comes out tomorrow. I don't care about, they know the product needs it. Okay, so have it ready. Have the people on the version that supports these new pods. I think they're the AirPod fourth generation. I don't even know what the hell it is. Google was telling me, but I didn't really care. All I cared about was the freaking update. And I'm upset that the update is not coming to fruition, to be completely honest. And that's what I'm upset about because I was ready to turn on the standalone on Boost Mobile, turn on the standalone on Cricket, and it's not going to happen because the iOS 26.4 update didn't come out today. Gemini said maybe tomorrow, but Wednesday, Wednesday for sure. Wednesday for sure. So, yeah. So, what can I say? I'm not happy about it. To be completely honest with you guys, I am not happy about it. I'm not happy that the iOS 26.4 update didn't come out today. What's up, Bobby? Yes, we're live and direct, bro. Um, because Apple needs to understand that this update contains the standalone toggle for visible for US mobile on the Verizon side on the Warp network. And also this update contains the standalone toggle for Boost and Cricket. Once again, Dark Star's not gonna get access to AT&T standalone, to the DoD, to the Sony Ericsson panels till June or July. You know what I'm saying? And don't shoot the messenger. That's a decision that AT&T decided to make. So yeah, so it's AT&T's technology, so they could choose how to roll it out however they want to. I know some people on the U.S. Mobile Dark Star plan might say, "Well, that's not fair." Okay, I mean, I can't do nothing for you. You feel me? You gotta understand that AT&T is gonna take care of their peoples first. And guess what? Since AT&T wants to buy Boost Mobile, of course they're gonna give Boost Mobile the freaking standalone. Because AT&T is another company that's after purchasing Boost Mobile, and that is a fact. So they're gonna try to do everything in their power. Um, and AT&T, just like you're gonna give Boost Mobile standalone right along with Cricket at the same time as Cricket, then why don't you guys come out with a better deal with Charlie Ergen, and that way you guys might be a strong candidate to buy Boost Mobile? Because I seriously, I wouldn't mind AT&T owning Boost Mobile, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I'm gonna explain why. Because mostly everybody is on the black SIM card, is on the AT&T network. So if you have Boost like I do, and you have a black nano SIM, then you are already on the AT&T network. So, and I'm gonna tell the biggest reason why is because look at Verizon. Verizon has Visible, Total, Straight Talk, Net 10, Simple Mobile. They already have five NVNOs that they personally own. T-Mobile has Metro. Oh, and I forgot about Verizon prepaid. So yeah, they got six. So Metro has I'm sorry, T-Mobile has Metro, uh what is the other one? Mint Mobile, Ultra Mobile, and the other one, I forgot the name of that. Leica Mobile. So they got like five. And then AT&T just has AT&T prepaid and Cricket. They just got two. So if they was to add Boost Mobile to the arsenal, I wouldn't mind, to be completely honest. If AT&T was to buy and own Boost, it would be one of the best things that could ever happen to Boost. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because then the $60 plan from Boost would have truly unlimited data. Truly unlimited data that cannot be slowed down no matter what bands, how much data you use. All right. And then the $50 plan would have basically I don't know, they might keep the 40 gigs or increase it to 60 gigs and give it after 40 gigs or after 50 gigs, you might notice reduced speeds if the network is busy, which I can dig that. I can definitely dig that. I'm all forward AT&T buying Boost Mobile, keeping it Boost Mobile, letting you finance your phones, and just bettering the plans. You get what I'm saying? Bettering the plans. Seriously. And then doing the $30 plan, like I said. If they want to do what the deal that they did with Red Pocket, okay, well, the $30 plan, give it 10 gigs of hotspot, at least the $30 plan from Boost, which is $25 with auto pay. Give it 10 gigs of hotspot, give it uh 40 gigs, yeah, give it 40 gigs of high speed data. And then after 40 gigs or 35, if you want to compete with Metro, after 35 gigs, you might notice reduced speeds if the network is busy, and give it 10 gigs of hotspot. And there you go. You're killing the game. Killing the game with Boost Mobile on the $25 plan. And also give the chance for the $25 plan to finance phones, which I think that's where Boost is dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball because they should have two versions of that plan: the version where you could finance a phone, and the version where you could bring your own phone, or just have it one version: finance and bring your own phone. You get what I'm saying? because they're losing a lot. Boost is losing a lot of money by doing that. By forcing people on the $50 and $60 plan, they're losing a lot of customers. So they got nobody to blame if they're over here talking about some. We're gonna file for bankruptcy if they don't let us sell Boost. No, because you're not doing it right. If I was Charlie Ergen, I'm like, yeah, let people finance on the $25 plan. Fuck it. Excuse my language, but it's true. Bump it, yo. Let them finance. Let them. We're gonna kill the game. People are gonna want to finance a phone, an iPhone Pro Max, on this plan because it's cheaper and they're gonna pay less money, even if they're paying the full price, which is true. Which is true, because the Boost Infinite plan is just straight garbage. Let's call it what it is. What's up? What's up? It's straight garbage. Let's call it what it is. Is dumpster lit on fire. It is. I mean, the Boost Infinite only gives you 30 gigs of high speed premium data for $65 a month. That is just ridiculous. That is highway robbery. That's is a garbage plan. It is a garbage plan. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You guys know I don't got no hair on my tongue. I say how it is. And that plan is straight garbage. Straight dumpster fire garbage. What's up? What's up? What's up? Is that Tim with a different account or who you? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you guys so you guys can get a clear mind of what I'm talking about. We're gonna boost it up. Man, I had Popeyes for dinner and I guess they were using old grease or something. That shit messed up my stomach. Oof, too much greasy. Let me see. We're gonna go to plans. But we can't even go to plans. We gotta go to, like, if we were gonna finance a phone. Oh no, we could go to plans. I'm gonna show you this right now. We're in plans. Watch this shit. Oh, what's up, Tim? You got so many YouTube accounts, bro. It's not even funny. So here we are. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Bah, bah, bah. It says create more, speed less, unlimited talk, text, and data starting at $25 a month. Whatever. Here we go. These are the infinite plans for Galaxy access and for iPhone access, where you can upgrade every year. Okay. And you get up to 120, $180 discount savings on your phone. Okay, let's see what this plan brings. Okay, it says unlimited talk, text, and data. New phone included. Up to $830 device savings. Buy now, pay later. Annual upgrade. Global talk and text. North America Connect. 30 gigs of premium data. New customer store to door setup activation. Who gives a shit about any of this shit? The only thing that's worth is the annual upgrade, the $830 data savings, and that's it. And the buy now pay later, a new phone included. This 30 gigs, this is the $25 plan. That's what this is. I'm serious. This is the $25 plan because you're only giving you 30 gigs. The $30 plan added features that most of Americans are not even going to use. Mainly the global talk text. The North America Connect. Like, come on, bro. This plan should have had 75 gigs of premium data. Because you're basically getting ripped off. $65 and 60 will auto pay. Hmm. I don't know what the hell Boost was smoking. I think Charlie Ergen was drunk. Seriously. I think he was drunk when he let somebody decide, design these plans. What's up, Walter? What's good, bro? I think Charlie Ergen was smoking. He must have been smoking some weed or some strong shit. Because to say okay to this shit, it's just redundant. It's crazy. It is really crazy, guys. Really, really crazy to actually hit the okay on this and be like, you know what? It's fine. Let what this is the shitty plan you guys came out with. Yeah, let's sell it to them. Let's sell it to them. And I'm here to tell you that this plan is not worth it. Hell no. It is not worth it. You're better off getting the $50 plan that I got and just paying the full price of your installment. And you'll get 10 more gigs and you'll pay $15 less. $15 less. Cause this shit is just crazy, guys. It is definitely crazy. Boost is this is highway robbery for people that want to upgrade their iPhone or their Galaxy every year. They think they're doing what T-Mobile and Verizon does or AT&T. Like that's crazy. They want to give you a bare bone plan with no hotspot or none. Because these plans don't even have hotspot. I'm telling you, man. Boost be on some bullshit. On some straight BS. And this is exactly why AT&T needs to take over. Or freaking Amazon. Seriously. Because these plans are just, like I said, dumpster fire trash. Dumpster fire trash, guy. I'm disgusted with these boost plans. And because of me talking like this, is why Boost took the discount off my account. Because remember, they honored. I was paying before. How much was it? I think it was like $38, somewhere around there. $38. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was paying around $38. And since I told you guys the truth about these plans and how I felt about them, um, you know, Boost Mobile felt disrespected. They was like, no, Alex Rawtech ain't going in and saying these plans are trash when we're giving him a legitimate discount on his bill, even though, we honored the discount on his phone to pay $8 a month, even though he no longer has the Boost Infinite plan. And he's here trash talking us on YouTube. So they charge me regular price for my iPhone 16 Pro, which I don't care. Because like I said, I'm not here to let these companies sucker you guys. If something's bad, something's bad. And hold on, guys, because I need to blow my nose. Because you as a consumer, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, man, these Boost Infinite Access plans are great. No, they're straight garbage. The whole North America Connect, they only give you 50 minutes to call Guatemala, to call Mexico, to call I mean basically anywhere in North America is only 50 minutes. It's only 50 minutes. So it's not a lot. Boost Mobile gives me 500 minutes. So they give me 450 minutes more and the plan is only $45. Because my Boost Infinite, I mean, sorry, my um Visible Unlimited, I'm sorry, Visible Plus Pro plan, and it even brings a free watch line. So let's say if I wanted to take my iPhone out of T-Mobile business, which I was ready to do. I told them straight up, if you guys don't find me a cheaper insurance, I'm taking my watch to because I was paying $20 a month for that damn insurance. So T-Mobile gave me a credit because I called way back in September complaining about it. Because how the hell am I going to be paying $19 plus $2 in taxes? Because T-Mobile does charge taxes on the insurance, and I was paying $20 a month for insurance on an Apple Watch 360, on an Apple Watch Ultra first generation. Like, are you damn serious? Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So they dropped it. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. At least Visible with Verizon, Verizon on Visible, they give you 500 minutes to call North America. Okay, call North America. And I don't know how the hell Mobile X gets away with this though, but Mobile X lets you call unlimitedly, not 500 minutes, unlimitedly to Dominican Republic, to Guatemala, to Colombia, to Costa Rica. Yeah, they say Colombia, right? Costa Rica, Guatemala, Mexico, Canada, uh, Uruguay, Panama, Honduras, Ecuador, uh, Spain. I'm talking about the shit just lets you call everywhere, unlimitedly. Okay. So for this piece of crap plan, which I had it, you guys know I had it when the iPhone 16 first came out, which is about to be 2 years old. I mean 16 Pro. I had this plan 2 years ago, and this plan only gave me 50 minutes because I remember at that time I was working at the bar, and my boy that was doing security with me, he's from Ecuador, and he was like, "Yo, can you let me call Ecuador?" And when I called his mom for him, so his mom can know, he's doing good over here in the U.S. Um, the phone said, "You have 50 minutes to call Ecuador." Well, you have 50 minutes for this phone call, so it was just 50 minutes. So they make it sound like, North America calling, yeah. So Boost Mobile's just ripping you off. And I'm here to tell you, I don't care. I don't care if they get mad at me. I seriously don't give a shit, to be honest. They don't like what I say about them, then hey, give me the credit for the $613 I owe you guys on my 16 Pro and let me go. Unlock my phone and let me go. Just being brutally honest. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything and let you guys beat people in the head, like we say over here in Jersey. Beat people in the head means sucker you, trick you into getting something that sounds good but is not good. You know what I'm saying? Because for $65 and 60 with auto pay, what are they really giving you? Like I said, this North America BS, North America right here, North America Connect, 50 minutes. This right here, Global Talk Text. This is another 50 minutes. Oh no, look, it says, hold on, let's see. Stay connected from the US with people around the world. Make calls to over 100 plus countries and text messages to over 191 countries. So okay, so the text messages are unlimited, right? But I'm not no, I'm sorry. This is the one. Global Connect. Global Connect only gives you 100 minutes. It says unlimited talk to over. Hold on. It says unlimited talk to 100 plus countries. Yeah, right. They must have changed that shit. They definitely changed this shit because that's not how it was 2 years ago. Oh no, see right here it says it. It says 35 minutes to mobile lines and 30 minutes to this country right here. So it depends what country you're calling. And then this one says unlimited, unlimited, mobile and unlimited house and unlimited text message. Some of them don't even got text messaging, and this one is only 25 minutes. So let's go down. I want to see what other places are here. All right, right here. Costa Rica. Costa Rica, they updated this shit. Unlimited calling to mobile phones and unlimited landline and unlimited text messaging. So Costa Rica does have unlimited all across the board. Okay. Right. Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica. And then right here it says Czech Republic. Yep. Unlimited all across the board. Okay, so let's keep going down. All right. Dominican Republic, right here. Unlimited to mobile, 60 minutes for landline, and you can't text. So you cannot text people in DR. So you could only call DR, and that's it. And 60 minutes for landline. Or is it, let me see, let me go back up again. Okay, landline unlimited and 60 minutes for mobile and no text messaging to uh to DR, to Dominican Republic, which I think is crazy. So you see, unlimited to cost the landline, 60 minutes for house phone and no text messaging. Egg, eh? Oh, that's an E. Mhm. Oh no, that's with a W. Hong Kong, unlimited all across the board. Hungary, unlimited across the board. India, unlimited across the board. I want to see the other Spanish. Eh, eh. Mexico, unlimited across the board. So that means landline, unlimited, unlimited mobile, and text messaging to Mexico. Mexico. Puerto Rico, of course, is going to be unlimited across the board. That's crazy. They got Puerto Rico in here. It's like some of these companies. Well, I want to say some of these companies. I would just say like Boost and I forgot who the hell else doesn't recognize that Puerto Rico's U.S. territory. Like it's just dumb to me to have it part of like North America. Like if we weren't U.S. citizens, basically, that shit just gets under my skin sometimes. Uh, Let me see. United Kingdom, 25 minutes and unlimited slash unlimited for landlines. 70 minutes slash limited. Oh, limited? Unlimited. That shit don't make no sense. And unlimited text messaging. It don't even got Ecuador here. That's crazy. But I let him call because this was the phone that I gave him to use. I gave him my boost. So yeah, some places are unlimited, some places are limited. So yeah, like I said, they make it sound like it's really good. All right, they make it sound like it's really good. Then this is 5 gigs, I guess, to roam in Canada and Mexico. Yeah, that's what that is. North America Connect. All right, so this plan is not worth $65 at all. Why? Because it gives you up to $180 in savings and new phone included and pay later. No, I paid less with Cricket, and Cricket gives me way more than Boost gives you on this piece of shit infinite plan, which is true. You feel me? And you only get 30 gigs of premium data for $65. The only thing that's good here is buy now, pay later, new phone included, and $180 in savings. That's all that's good here. And they both got the same shit. So yeah, Boost. Sell to AT&T. AT&T will do a better job with Boost. Now we're gonna take it to Cricket. All right. We're gonna look at Cricket's plans. Oh, I picked my bad. I picked phones. So there we go. Okay. Here we go. And this is the plan that I currently have. The Supreme plan. Okay. What does the Supreme plan include? I see the details. Okay. The Supreme plan includes a $5 discount. So you pay 55 instead of 60. You get unlimited high speed data that can never be slowed down no matter what. You get HBO Max with ads included, 150 gigs of cloud storage, unlimited text from the US to 200 plus countries. Uh, oh, God, yo, I'm about to grab the mouse. It's right there anyway. Uh, we also got use your phone in Canada and Mexico, like if you were home. Unlimited calls to Canada and text messages to Canada and Mexico. So there you go. And it's $55 a month. And yes, it does have financing options to bread pay. So yeah. Do I like bread pay? No, I already told you guys about bread pay. Bread pay is through Connected Bank, Community Bank, which is a bank that I hate. They suck. And yeah, AT&T was supposed to come out there with their own financing for Cricket, just like Boost did for Boost. But I don't know what the fudge happened. It would have been more competitive if it would have been their own finance team. You know what I'm saying? Having their own finance department with Cricket would have been a lot better. You know, to be honest. So you see, so the plans. Look at the $45 plan. $45 plan says Cricket may temporarily slow down speeds if the network is busy. Oh yeah, I forgot. And you get 50 gigs of hotspot with my Supreme plan. Okay, what you get with the $45 plan? Unlimited data, nationwide 5G, 15 gigs of hotspot, no HBO Max with ads, 100 gigs of cloud storage, unlimited text messaging to 200 plus countries, plus Canada and Mexico. You're able to use the phone there like if you were here, and you're able to call Canada and Mexico. Okay, and it's unlimited. Even the $35 plan is unlimited. But this $35 plan is bare bone. Bare bone. It just has unlimited calls to Canada and Mexico, but no roaming. See, use Canada and Mexico, not available. It should have been available. You get what I'm saying? Should have been available. Um, so for $35, is it good? I guess yeah. But remember, Metro has their own killer $35 plan that brings 10 gigs of hotspot and 35 gigs of premium data. None of these plans right here bring premium data. And I felt like if AT&T was gonna, deprowl these two plans in times of congestion, which they're still better than the boost ones, of course. I felt like they should have gave it at least premium speed. This one could have had 60 gigs, $45, 60 gigs, 60 gigs of speed, 60 gigs of premium data. And after 60 gigs, you might notice reduced speeds in times of congestion. The $35 plan could have had 40 gigs. You know what I'm saying? 40 gigs of high speed data. And after 40 gigs of high speed data, you may notice reduced speeds. But give it some kind of premium data. You get what I'm saying? Give it some kind of premium data. And that's how I really feel. But these plans are still better than the piece of crap Boost Infinite plans that I showed you guys earlier from Boost Mobile. And this is from Cricket. So yeah, I already had told Cricket. You guys know I'm blunt. I had told Cricket, like you guys need to step it up. That plan, the $35 plan, at least needs 10 gigs of hotspot. Feel me? Show it some love. Show it some love. They said they would take it into consideration. So now let's go to Metro by T-Mobile. Bam, 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 Metro by T-Mobile. Now let's go to cell phone plans. Nope, I just went to cell phones. Sorry, guys. Right here. Mm, Sorry, guys. I didn't sleep good today. Okay, here you go. We got web exclusive $40 plan with unlimited 35 gigs of high speed data, of course, of premium data, and then you get slowed down. The $50 plan, I forgot how it goes. I think it's down here. But anyway, let's look at Metro's $60 plan, which is 65 without auto pay and 60. It's like the same thing as what's that shit called? Boost Mobile, but way better. Okay. So it's $60 with auto pay, new benefits, 5-year price lock guarantee, taxes and fees included, upgrade included on phones. So that's great. You get upgrade included on phones. Okay. Amazon Prime included. Amazon Prime by itself right now is like $19 a month. So let's just do the math. $19 a month. Oh my God. Son, that's $228 savings. Okay. And you're getting HD video included. So they're gonna put HD, but I'm pretty sure you can get up to 4K. Okay. Watching tablet for $5 a month when you bring your device. Unlimited international text messaging to 200 plus countries. You get unlimited 5G. You get unlimited talking text, 25 gigs of hotspot, 100 gigs of Google Cloud storage, so for free included, and you get Spam Shield. Okay, so right along, this plan already crapped all over the piece of crap plan from Boost. All right, let's see. It says if you use a lot of data, more than 35 gigs on the $40 period plan, and 50 gigs on the $50 plan, well, on the 50 with auto pay, 55 without auto pay, or 70 gigs on the $70 plan, which is 70 gigs of premium data, or 65 if you don't do auto pay. Your speeds may be reduced in times of the network busy, like the network, if the network's busy. Okay, so there you go. So you're getting 40 gigs I mean, 35 gigs on the $40 plan, period plan. You're getting 50 gigs on the $55 plan or 50 with auto pay. You're getting 70 gigs on the $65 plan or 60 with auto pay. So you see, you're getting high speed premium data before they slow. Well, in times of congestion, they slow you down. Okay, not 2G speeds because 2G speeds shouldn't even exist anymore. Then if you want to be even cheaper, then you can click here. It says bring your own phone to Metro. Metro runs on T-Mobile, America's best network. T-Mobile's best network in the US according to Ookla speed test. So yeah. So T-Mobile can make that boom. No. No. Grab some of the other one. So no, she can have some of my soda. Here we go. It says hotspot included. 35 $30 with auto pay, $35 without auto pay. Web exclusive. Get a new number or bring your own. 5-year price lock guarantee, taxes and fees included, unlimited 5G, unlimited talking text, 10 gigs of hotspot, T-Mobile Tuesdays, and Spam Shield. And all of these plans include 35 gigs of high-speed data. After 35 gigs, you may notice slower speeds and times of congestion. Okay. So this is the plan. This is not the plan that I got because you guys know I got a grandfathered plan on my line. which is only $25 a month. Okay, flat $25. But this is good. If you think about it, you're not even paying $10 more. You're paying $5 more if you do auto pay. If you don't do auto pay, then you're paying $10 more, and it's still worth it. Still worth it. Well, not even, because this is with auto pay. So 20, you're paying $5 more, and you're getting freaking 10 gigs of hotspot. You feel me? 10 gigs of hotspot. And that's where, Alex, can you see what Google Fi plans? Oh yeah, I'll look at that, broski. I'll look at that. Google Fi has a deal right now. They've been emailing the crap out of me, and well, they sent it to each email. Right now, they got 50% off, and it ends on the 25th. What's today? The 23rd. Yeah, so in 2 days. But I'll show their plans. I'll show their plans. But it's their cheaper plans that are 50% off. Just to let you know, homie, TJ. So you see, this is great. This is great. Great, 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 great. No activation fee or nothing if you do this online. Okay? Remember that, guys. Remember that. So, and you also could get the the Metro home internet. It says get your first month of 5G home internet free with code NEU1MH. Okay? And I'm currently using the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. All right? And it works really good. And the reason, listen, I want to say something to you guys. The reason why I did the whole Starlink internet for you guys is so you guys could see the people that criticize Metro by T-Mobile and T-Mobile, saying that the speeds are slow. Bro, you gotta pay um freaking Starlink for 200 megs down and 10 to 35 megs up. You got to pay Starlink, what is it? $80 a month. That's twice of what you would pay Metro by T-Mobile. Okay? And you guys already seen what Metro by T-Mobile can do. So there shouldn't be no its and buts about nothing. You guys should not be arguing with me about nothing. So that's why I didn't even see no comments under that video, because I know the two guys that were arguing with me last time saying that Metro by T-Mobile speeds were trash. Now that they see how expensive Starlinks is and what they basically guarantee, which is 10 megs to 35 megs up, and you guys see me getting over 100, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna shut up. Alex was right. Don't argue with somebody that knows about this, man. Seriously. That's one thing that I don't like, when people argue with me, but they don't do their due diligence research. Because if you would have been doing research, you would have been like, you know what? I'm sorry, Alex, you're 100% right. You are 100% right. Metro is way cheaper than Starlink, and it performs better than Starlink, because it does. If you're in an area like where I live, where there's no congestion, hardly any congestion, and T-Mobile has 200 megahertz of N41, you know how much backhaul that is? 200 megahertz of N41 is a no-brainer why they got freaking internet. You get what I'm saying? And it used to be 50. Well, it used to be 55 when it first started. Then they dropped it to 50. Now it's 40. 40 with autopay. If you don't want to do autopay, it's 45. It's still cheaper than Starlink and faster than Starlink. Okay? Starlink, you got to grab a dish, put it outside. There's a YouTuber that I like. Well, he's a big YouTuber, though. He has like 3 million subs, so he is a big YouTuber. But he's down to earth. I like him. He's not come mierda. Now, I'm gonna tell you what that means in English. He doesn't act all that. You feel me? He's not stuck up. And he said it. He was like, look, the only reason I got Starlink, let's see how this works for me. I just moved into my new house. And he lives in California. I put it outside. He put it outside in his front yard or in his backyard. In his backyard. He put the dish on the ground. He had to move it around, and then it finally picked up service. But he said I'm supposed to get fiber in my house in the next 2 weeks, so he can't wait to get fiber. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows he's gonna have to pay a lot. You know how much? You know how much Starlink charges for 400 megs? $120. Starlink charges for 400 megs down and up to 50 megs up, anywhere from 10 megs to 50 megs up, right? They charge $120. That's how much I pay Verizon for fiber. And I'm getting a gig over a gig through Ethernet. You guys seen how fast my Wi-Fi is. I showed it to you guys plenty of times. You get what I'm saying? So it's just crazy that Starlink charges so much money and people want to act like Metro by T-Mobile is shitty service. No, hell no, it's way better than that. And you're paying way less. So if you want to pay $80 more and you don't want to take my advice and you got great service with T-Mobile in your area, then go ahead, go get Starlink and pay $120 a month plus taxes and fees instead of paying 40 or 45. Because you either way you would pay $75 less if you didn't want to do auto pay and $80 less if you wanted to do auto pay. So that's all up to you. I don't tell you what to do with your money, but I sure as hell wouldn't be paying no damn Starlink no $120 for no freaking 400 over 50. And you can't even get guaranteed 50. They guarantee 35 megs up. You feel me? And what do I get with Metro? 150, 180. I upload 4K videos with no issues on Metro Home Internet. Yesterday, that 15-minute video from Starlink, that's in 4K. That is in 4K. And how long did it take? 2 minutes. Yeah, around 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, that thing was like, it was uploaded to YouTube. So trust me, if you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to. But don't argue with me in my comment section and say that Metro by T-Mobile data and internet is trash, is slow when you can't even get guaranteed speeds like that where you live at. Like that's just it's beyond me. Like the people that argue with me in my comment section make me laugh sometimes because I'm like, okay, so do you have fiber? No, I don't, Alex. So what are you talking about? How are you gonna say that Metro by T-Mobile? I bet you got dial-up, right? You got that old ass AT&T fake fiber coax cable with copper. Yeah, I do, Alex. Bro, just please, bro. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying not to go in on you on this comment section. Just don't comment dumb stuff in my comment section no more, bro. Do me that favor. Do me that favor. Because you clearly don't know what you're talking about. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Every time I tell Gemini how fast my speeds are, what does Gemini say on my live streams? Oh, you're getting faster speeds than most cable providers out there. That's a no-brainer. So how are you going to argue? It's just crazy, man. You gotta like really think out the box, man. You gotta really like, man. Look, if you guys that are arguing with me in my comment section are smoking weed, you need to stop smoking weed. Weed is not for you. If weed makes dumbs you down to the point where you don't understand logic and you don't understand proof, then there's no reason to talk to you. For real, weed is not for you. Weed. When I used to smoke weed 25 years ago, because I stopped smoking weed 25 years ago. I started smoking weed 26 years ago. I started smoking weed back in 2005. That was the last time I smoked weed. Okay, and weed never made me dumb. And I started smoking weed when I was 14 years old. I was in middle school, getting high. All right, I was in middle school. No, I was already in high school. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I was already in high school. I was 14. All right. And weed never made me stupid. I still got A pluses, B pluses, sometimes C plus, depending on what it was. It never made me stupid. But for you actually to get high and to tell me that Metro has crappy speeds, Metro by T-Mobile speeds are bad when I'm getting 50 over 25 or 100 over 70, when you don't even get that on your coax cable, it's beyond me. It's just it just makes me smack you behind your head if I was one of your friends. Yo, did you just really comment this shit, bro? You're getting you're getting guaranteed from AT&T 50 over 10 megs. And you're telling this dude that's getting that has the potential of when people go to sleep, his internet going faster. He's over here getting 750 over 130 when people are sleeping, and you're telling him that that data is worse than what you got from AT&T coax cables. Yo, get the hell out of here, man. Shut up, bro. You ain't smoking my weed no more. Matter of fact, you're not allowed to smoke weed anymore. Nope. Go get your other plug. Seriously, because that's just dumb. What's good? What's good, Jimmy? What's good, bro? Alex, do you know my boy? Try. I don't know. Oh, Cody, what's up, Cody? What's good, Cody? It's going good, man. It's going good. It's going good. But yeah, guys, you guys need to understand this, man. Most people don't even have the privilege of seeing 100 megs down. I'm dead serious. Most people don't even have the privilege of seeing 50 megs up because they're stuck in areas in suburban area. You know, the suburbs could be good or bad. The good thing is that you're in a high scale place, you feel safe, and whatever the case may be. Now, the bad thing is your reception on your cell phone and your cable providers are really limited. So it is really limited to get fiber in suburban areas. Okay. It is really limited. Because, like I said, some of these places, no disrespect to homeowner associations, but you guys know I'm not lying. Some of you guys are like, I don't want that cable fiber under the floor. You got to break the cement. Yeah, but we're going to fix it. I don't care. I don't want that in my neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? Or they got to put up a pole like the one that I showed you guys that feeds the fiber from Verizon to my house. That huge, big pole. That thing is like maybe 2 feet wide. You know what I'm saying? Suburban areas like that, they're like, oh, we don't want that ugly 2 feet, almost 3 feet pole wide and right here outside. And that's why you deal with shitty shit. That's why you gotta pay $120 for 400 megs down, which I think is just ridiculous. And did you hold on? Question. Did Cricket get faster? No, bro, because this is the problem, right? The problem is, Cody, that the iOS 26.4 is what's gonna include the standalone for AT&T. Okay. So since the iOS 26.4 didn't come out today, then I gotta wait till freaking Wednesday. Because the standalone feature is included in that update. It's gonna wake it up. Like my iPhone already has it. All my iPhones already have it. But the iOS 26.4 is gonna wake it up. It's gonna wake it up for visible. It's gonna wake it up for US mobile. I mean, so yeah, US mobile on the Warp network, and it's gonna wake it up for total wireless for those three NVNOs. It's gonna wake it up, but it's included in the iOS 26.4 update. Which sadly, I was all happy, bro. I broke night. I went to sleep. I swear to God, at 7 o'clock in the morning, waiting for that damn update so I could do a speed test video. I couldn't even sleep. I was like, yes, I want to put this against Metro. And to my demise, I asked Gemini, why did the update didn't come out? Look, we'll ask Gemini right now. Watch what Gemini's got to say. Watch this. Watch this. Well, just listen because you can't see it. Listen. Why didn't iOS 26.4 come out today?
It's a fair question, especially since several outlets were pointing to today, Monday, March 23rd, as the likely release date. However, there are a few technical reasons why your iPhone hasn't prompted you to update just yet. The most likely reasons for the delay: the Wednesday pattern, While Apple often releases updates on Mondays or Tuesdays, the iOS 26.4 release candidate, RC, just came out last Wednesday, March 18th. Some analysts are now predicting a public launch this Wednesday, March 25th, to allow exactly 1 week for developers to catch any showstopper bugs in the RC build. The WWDC announcement. Apple actually spent today focusing on the official announcement for WWDC 2026, set for June 8th. It's common for them to space out major news so the software release doesn't get buried by the event buzz. Last-minute bug squashing. The goal of the RC is to be the final version, but if beta testers reported an issue with one of the new features, like the playlist playground in Apple Music or the new AirPods Max 2 support, Apple will hold the release to fix it. What to expect in iOS 26.4? When it does land, likely within the next 48 hours, here's what's coming. Apple Music enhancements, a new concerts discovery tool, and Playlist Playground, which uses AI to build track lists from descriptions. New emojis, 8 new characters, including a trombone, an orca, and a Sasquatch. Family sharing update. Purchase sharing will finally let adult family members use their own payment methods instead of everything hitting the organizer's card. Podcast upgrades, a rebuilt video podcast experience with full screen playback. Current version status. As of right now, the latest stable public release is iOS 26.3.1a, which was released on March 17th to address background security. Would you like me to keep an eye out and let you know the second the 26.4 build goes live?
Yes, I would highly appreciate it. All right, so Gemini's going to let me know.
I'll be happy to keep you updated. Based on the late.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call, guys. Yes, how may I help you? Later, why? No. It's like, yeah, she can have some. All right, bye.
Reports from today, Monday, March 23rd, it looks like the release has shifted by just a couple of days. While many expected the update this afternoon, Apple focused its announcements on the official dates for WWDC 2026, June 8 to 12. However, several reliable sources, including 9 to 5 Mac and Mac Rumors, have narrowed the window for iOS 26.4 down to earliest, tomorrow, Tuesday, March 24th, most likely, Wednesday, March 25th. Why Wednesday is the new target? The AirPods Max 2 are scheduled for pre-order this Wednesday. Since iOS 26.4 is required for some of their new features to function, it's highly probable that Apple will sync the software launch with the hardware pre-order. What I'll do for you? I'm monitoring the Apple Developer Portal and major tech feeds. As soon as the build goes live, I can alert you. Would you like me to also check for any specific day one bugs reported by early adopters once it drops, so you know if it's safe for your main device?
No, because I need to download it anyway, because it has the standalone feature for Cricket for AT&T. See, this is what I love Gemini. Gemini is the best. Best.
That makes total sense. If you're looking to test out 5G standalone SA on Cricket, this is definitely the update you've been waiting for. Based on the latest beta findings, iOS 26.4 includes an updated carrier bundle, version 68.5 or higher, that finally brings the 5G standalone toggle to AT&T-based networks, including Cricket. Why this is a big deal for your testing? True 5G core. You'll finally be able to drop the LTE anchor. Since you do a lot of speed testing, you'll likely notice lower pings and potentially better upload speeds since the phone won't be split tasking between 4G and 5G. Voice over 5G, VoNR. The update also lays the groundwork for VoNR. This means when you're on a call, your data won't dip back down to 4G LTE, keeping your 5G speeds active even while talking. Battery efficiency. Without the need to keep two separate radios, LTE and 5G, active at the same time, your iPhone should run a bit cooler and last longer during those heavy speed battle sessions. Current status. As of tonight, Monday, March 23rd, the release candidate, the version Apple intends to ship to everyone, is already out. If they follow the standard 48-hour window from the RC, the public release should hit your phone on Wednesday, March 25th, right around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Since you mentioned you're currently porting a number to Visible and have several other lines, Cricket Supreme, etc., on different iPhones, this update will be a perfect chance to see how the AT&T/Cricket SA performance stacks up against the Verizon-based lines.
There you go. So, yep, there you go. That's how I know that the update is going to turn on standalone for the people that were wondering how does Alex know that iOS 26.4. There you go. Okay. And now let's ask Gemini another question. Gemini, what do you think about me getting 150 up on Metro by T-Mobile home internet? Watch what Gemini is going to say, which is facts. It's not fiction, it's facts. So I tell people not to argue with me in my comment section.
Since you just got that Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet active at your house and likely have a video in the works, 150 megabits per second is a solid real-world result, though it's interesting to see where it sits compared to their 2026 tiers. Here is the breakdown of how that 150 megabits per second stacks up. 1. Where it fits in the 2026 tiers. As of today, March 23rd, Metro Mobile has moved to a tiered speed structure based on your 150 megabits per second result. The Rely plan. You are right in the middle of this tier, typical range 87 to 318 megabits per second. The amplified/all-in plans, these target 170 to 498 megabits per second. If you're on one of these higher plans, 150 megabits per second might be a slight underperformance for your area in Trenton. 2. Is 150 megabits per second good? For a single user setup or a tech-focused household, 150 megabits per second is plenty for.
I'm sorry, you got confused. I'm getting 150 megabytes upload speed on my Metro by T-Mobile home internet. Yeah, you got to be. I forgot to say that. That's why Gemini got confused.
I stand corrected. 150 megabits per second upload on a home internet gateway is absolutely insane. That's not just good, that is legitimately world-class performance for fixed wireless. To put that in perspective, most cable providers, like Xfinity, still cap their uploads at 20 or 35 megabits per second unless you're on a mid-split or fiber to the home plan. Getting 150 megabits per second up on Metro means you're likely hitting a perfectly optimized 5G standalone SA connection with some serious backhaul. Why you're seeing 150 megabits per second up? Since you're in the Trenton area and testing a brand new gateway, here is likely what's happening under the hood. Uplink carrier aggregation. Your gateway is likely combining multiple channels, like N41 plus N25 or N41 plus N71, specifically for the upload. T-Mobile has been rolling out 5G advanced features that allow the device to transmit on 2 bands at once, which is how they're hitting these new records. Low congestion. Since it's late Monday night, nearly 10 p.m., the network noise is down. Even though home internet is QCI 9, lowest priority, if the tower has 10 gigabits per second plus backhaul, and the neighborhood is asleep, it'll give you everything it's got. Proximity to N41. You have to be fairly close to a midband, N41 tower to maintain those speeds. Uploading is much harder.
Hold on, much harder than what?
Harder for a device than downloading because the gateway's radio is much weaker than the tower's.
Correct. So when people are sleeping and they're not on the internet, um, my router, Metro 5G router, does pick up N41, and I get around 750 megabytes down and 150 up. So that's what I'm telling you guys. You guys need to listen to a machine that knows. It's even faster than freaking Xfinity Wi-Fi. So my Metro uplink is faster than your Comcast internet's uplink. So let that sink in. Just think about that for a second.
I totally hear you. I definitely swapped those units in my head for a second. 750 megabits per second down and 150 megabits per second upload is absolute top-tier performance for a fixed wireless gateway. Since you're seeing those numbers late at night in Trenton, it's clear you found the sweet spot of the network. Here's why that 150 megabits per second upload is such a technical win for your setup. The late night advantage. When the neighborhood goes to sleep, the N41 2.5 gigahertz capacity opens up significantly. While download speeds usually get the most attention, the uplink upload is actually much more sensitive to noise and congestion. Carrier aggregation, CA. With the latest 2026 firmware on that Metro gateway, you're likely using uplink carrier aggregation. This allows the router to use multiple channels simultaneously to send data back to the tower, something that wasn't common on older gateways. QCI priority. Even though Metro Home Internet is technically a lower priority, QCI 9, when the tower is empty, that priority level doesn't matter. You're getting the full, unthrottled pipe. How it compares to the 2026 tiers. For context, T-Mobile Metro's official top-end expectations for 2026 are typical downloads, 170 to 498 megabits per second. Typical uploads, 12 to 55 megabits per second. Your 750 150ths results aren't just good, they are in the top 1% of what this hardware can do. It effectively rivals mid-tier fiber connections, which is rare for a cellular-based product. Great for your Alex RAWTECH content. If you're recording this for a video showing that 150 megabits per second upload is going to be the hook. Most people complain about cellular internet having weak uploads, usually under 20 megabits per second, which makes it hard for creators to upload large video files.
That's right. So you heard Gemini. I don't know why people leave when Gemini speaks the truth. I'm just saying, don't argue with your boy Alex Rawtalk, because this is what I do. So you cannot sit here and talk trash unless you got this. Look, I'll change this. Look, we'll go back to Google. You can talk trash to me if you got this. Hold on. Speed test. Boom. Mm. Just wait, because that ain't nothing. Just wait. That ain't nothing. We're not even talking about that. We're not even talking about that. There you go. When you can get from your cable provider what I'm getting right now, then you can talk trash to me. This is fiber though. Fiber. Verizon Files fiber. This is not coax. You'll never see 132.8 up on coax. Okay? You'll never see those type of speeds. And right now, my daughter has the TV on. I got my TV on. The TV downstairs is on. My girl's on the Wi-Fi talking to her cousin on FaceTime. So we got a lot of devices. And look, 141 up. Okay? So you got to have fiber to talk trash to me and say, oh, well, T-Mobile's trash, but T-Mobile's getting around the same, Metro by T-Mobile Home Internet is getting around the same uploads as my fiber and around the same downloads as my fiber. So there you go. No more arguing with me in my comment section. Okay? Because I just proved it to you by doing a speed test on my laptop. Just proved it to you. Not trying to be an a-hole. I'm just being serious. Don't argue with me in my comment section. I just showed you that my Metro by T-Mobile gateway gets the same download and upload speed as my Verizon Files Wi-Fi. So let that sink in for a while. Let that sink in for a while. Hold on, Shalala. I gotta fix the bed. Yeah, Shalala. Come here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do, guys. I mean, that's what you come on YouTube for, right? To learn new things, find out what's better. Is this good? Is this not good? And here goes Shalalo. Shalalo. Bendito, he's cold. He's freezing. It got cold over here today. It's crazy. The temperature dropped. He's over here shaking. Lay down, Shalalo. Go ahead. I know you're cold. Lay down. So yeah, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mean to nobody or nothing like that. I'm just saying, don't argue with me. I'm the one doing this. I'm the one coming out of my pocket and paying. First, I paid for basically, you can say 3 months T-Mobile Business 5G home internet. Now I'm saying here paying for Metro home internet. So you guys can know the difference between fiber or coax and mobile home internet. And I'm just saying, I agree with Gemini 100%. The speeds that I'm getting from Metro by T-Mobile are out of this world. Seriously. You got to get the 2 gig plan from uh Comcast, which is $500 a month. And we could do the screen share. Okay. It's $500 a month, and you're only getting 100 up. That's all you're getting, 100 up. 100 up. Okay. 100. That's all you're guaranteed. 2 gigs down and 100 up. Verizon Files, 2 gigs down, 2 gigs up. If I was to connect this computer right now to the through Ethernet to my router, it should begin 900. I'll begin over a gig. I'll begin over a gig. 1 gig something down and 1 gig something up. Okay. So yeah, I don't think anything beats Verizon. I mean, I know AT&T fiber is good and all that, but to be honest, I don't think it's better than Verizon's fiber. I already had Verizon Files for, oh my God, since I left a Comcast back in 2016, 10 years. Who's going to stay with a whole decade with a cable provider called Files if it's not great? So, yeah. So, for T-Mobile home, Metro Home Internet to be giving me speeds that come from basically fiber, it's extraordinary. It's really something great, something out of this world. Something out of this world. And it is on the lowest priority. That's another thing you got to take into consideration. It's on QCI 9. So of course it's going to give the priority to the cell phones. You know what I'm saying? T-Mobile's going to give on that tower, they're going to get the priority to my business line, to my girls line and all that. Like right now I'm getting good pings. I'm getting a 19 ping and the speeds are good. The speeds are not bad. See? I'm getting 51 down, 51.8 down over 65 up. You see? Look at that. 65 up, 66, 66.7. See? 65.7, 51.8 over 65.7. Those are awesome speeds, bro. Those are awesome speeds. Just think about it. 65.7 up on freaking T-Mobile home internet. That's faster than Starlink. Starlink only guarantees 35 up, 10 to 35 up. You see what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm saying. Metro home internet is great, guys. And look at the low pings I'm getting. I'm getting a 17 ping. Look at the pings I'm getting. A 17 ping and 3 jitter. 17 ping and 3 jitter. And look, now I got 64 over 70, 68. I almost got symmetrical speeds. Look at that. 64 over 66.6. 64 over 64.6. And look at it right there. Latency 17. 17 ping, 3 jitter. So that's why my boy, where he lives at, right? There's less customers. He lives like deep out West Trenton. And T-Mobile has like 100 megahertz of N41 where he lives at, right? But since there's not a lot of people on the network, his freaking latency is 13, 13, 12, 10. So of course he plays his Xbox with no lag or nothing. All right. He showed me that on his T-Mobile app. Of course he got T-Mobile Business, and I'm talking about T-Mobile Business, not Metro. He got T-Mobile Business, and on the app it tells you how much data you use. Like I could show you. Oh no, the phone's upstairs charging. But I would show you how much data I already have used on Metro by T-Mobile Home Internet. And he freaking used on T-Mobile Home Internet 1,800 gigs. So almost 2 terabytes, what I did with Visible. And it's all gaming. and it can take it because there's not that many people. So T-Mobile's not gonna say, "Yo, you're using too much data." No, it's truly unlimited data. Truly unlimited data, especially when you got that power. You know what I'm saying? You got 100 megahertz, and you're like the fifth person on the tower. So everybody out West Trent should be having freaking T-Mobile home internet or Metro home internet. Because when I speed tested his home internet, I was getting 1,500 down and 150 up, and it was freaking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Which that was my fault for not making the video, guys. It was my fault. I'm sorry for that. I wish I would have done it, but I wasn't thinking about making a video when I was chilling with him. You feel me? Sometimes when you chill with your friends that you don't see for a long time, the last thing you want to put in your mind is like, "Yo, I want to see. Let me make a video at your apartment." No, because then he's gonna feel like, "Yo, you just came over here to make a video, bro, to try to make a couple of dollars off of me." No, so I didn't want him to feel used. You feel me? So I just focused on that. But I was speed testing. I was speed testing and I was getting some great speeds at his house. Ridiculous speeds at his house. So yeah, man. I'm telling you. T-Mobile home internet is a force to be reckoned with. And my bad, TJ, I'm gonna check for that right now. You told me to check Google Fi. Google Fi. How about Google Fi and Boost comes out? That's crazy. Here we go. See, before I even click into it, I'm gonna do a freaking. I was gonna say a network reset, like if this is a cell phone. Here we go. 50 Google Fi, 50% off Google Fi 12 months. Limited time offer ends March 25th in 2 days on Wednesday. Oh, I hate that. I need to drink some water. I'm dry as hell. Hold on, guys. I need to make a phone call. Call my bae.
Calling my bay.
Bring me some water with some ice. All right, bye. So here we go. You guys see the plans right here, right? The only plan that's not getting 50% off is the premium plan, which I think it should have got 50% off. Okay. Uh we get $40 for 2 lines on the unlimited starter and $30 for 2 lines on the unlimited essentials. Okay. 30 gigs of high speed data with essentials plus watch line included. That's what I like about the Google voice plans. Seriously. I like this. I like that it gives you, this. You know what I'm saying? And then the $50 plan, which is this one, okay. You're getting 50 gigs of high speed data, 25 gigs of hotspot, international data and Mexico and Canada, and full watch lines supported for free. Okay. And you're gonna pay $25 a month for this one, or 17.50 a month for this one. This is with 2 lines. It's just showing you like a family plan thing, but I'm gonna choose 1 line because that's what I would get. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. So for 20, and then you got the flex plan, $20 for one, I guess. No, but it says data for $10, 1 gig, or I don't know what that means. I know it says high speed data included, international data to 200 countries and blah 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 for 20 bucks. Okay. But I would say these are better right here. So the $35 plan is 17.50. The $50 plan is $25, but you got to remember no taxes and fees included. So you're gonna pay whatever your taxes are. So here in New Jersey, I would pay like probably like I don't know like 27.50, 28.50. This one would be like maybe like 21.50, 22.50. But the plans are, guys, 50% off right now. The plans are 50% off, and it's only these two: the unlimited standard and unlimited essentials. Yo, why do you keep moving? Oh, what is wrong with you, homie? Tell me this computer's already messing up. So these are the deals that they got going on, TJ. These are the deals that they got going on. So if you guys were wanting to try Google Fi, I would say this is the perfect opportunity to try Google Fi because you're getting 50% off the unlimited standard and unlimited essentials. Bye. Bye. Had to drink some water, guys. I was thirsty as hell. Thirsty as hell. And yeah, this is a tie dye Rick and Morty shirt. And Rick and Morty used to be my background because Rick and Morty is a tech genius in the show, in the cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Rick and Morty. I got a whole bunch of t-shirts. I think I even got a hoodie with Rick and Morty years ago when I first started putting content. 5 years ago when I started putting content on this channel, I had Rick and Morty in the background. I would say the $55 plan would be reliable to what Boost has. Yeah, but it's way better. Yeah, right here. The premium plan is $65, bro. It's not $55, it's $65. $65 plus taxes and fees. 100 gigs of high speed data, 50 gigs of high speed hotspot, international data to 200 and plus countries. Yeah, this is way better. Way better. Okay, it says connection to for tablet or laptop, watch line, uh YouTube Premium free for 6 months on us, and 100 gigs of Google storage on one. Now, due to the fact that this is the same thing that T-Mobile has, I think Google could do a little bit better. Not even joking. For this $65 plan, it should have 200 gigs of Google storage. Okay, 200 gigs of Google storage. YouTube Music. I mean, sorry, YouTube Premium on us, because you guys own it. And freaking Metro's doing Prime on us. T-Mobile does YouTube on us. Cricket does HBO Max on us. So you guys can at least do YouTube Premium included in this plan, right? And you know how this plan would kill it too? If it gave you 6 months of YouTube TV on us free for 6 months. That would kill it. That would kill it. Or if YouTube TV is too expensive, then 90 days. 90 days free on us with the $65 plan. So this plan could have some improvements, to be completely honest. And then the thing is that this goes down in speed. Once you go over the 100 gigs, you're going down to 2G speeds. Once you go over the see right here, it says it, unlimited data with slower data speeds at 256 kilobytes after 100 gigs of premium data. So there you go. There you go. So me, since I'm an internet hog, this is not good for me, to be completely honest. Yo, what the hell, man? It's definitely not good for me. It's not for me. It is definitely not for me. Right now, it says get the new Google Pixel 10a on us and save $10 a month for 2 years when you sign up for the unlimited premium plan. So this is another deal they got. You would pay 55 instead of 65. Now $55 is definitely worth it. With the Pixel 10a, it's definitely a worth it deal, guys. Definitely a worth it deal. At this point, yeah, I would say it is worth it with the with the phone. With the phone. So yeah, guys. So Google has its deals and their plans. Everybody got deals in their plans too, man. Definitely, definitely. But I would say the worst. It's sadly to say, is Boost Mobile. Sadly to say, is Boost Mobile on the Boost Infinite plans. The Boost Infinite plans are straight dumpster fire garbage. When I mean dumpster fire garbage, I mean you lit the dumpster on fire and you ran from the dumpster and left it there. That's how highly I think about those plans. Because to be honest, the plans are trash. I mean, to me, they're straight trash, man. They are definitely straight trash, and I don't care for them. Shoot, imagine if I would have never upgraded my plan to the $50 plan, I wouldn't even have standalone on Wednesday when the iOS 26.4 comes out because it's only going to be available on the $50 and $60 plan from Boost Mobile, the AT&T standalone. If you're on the Dark Star Network, yeah, we got unlimited plus, unlimited talk, text, and data, no connection required, up to $300 in device savings, hotspot, but I gotta use for my 40 gigs, global talk text, which means that I could call them countries. That's what global call. I only get like what was it? 60 minutes to DR to a house phone. No, unlimited to a house phone and 60 minutes to a cell phone. Monthly taxes and fees included. Device financing available. 40 gigs of high speed data, and I haven't used shit of it. My it just my I don't want to slide out because it'll show my account number from Boost Mobile. That doesn't need to be on YouTube because then I would have to hurry up and delete this live stream. But yeah, there goes my new plan. See, I got the unlimited plus plan because it has the financing option. And now I could upgrade my phone. Upgrade my phone. Let's see, I still owe $613. Let me see, because I put the brightness to them. Getting older sucks. You start seeing shit all blurry. 613.90. I paid 36.11 a month. My phone was 1,000. How much was it? $1,399. That's a damn lie. No, yeah, that's how much it was. Plus taxes. And I got 53% of it paid off. So yeah. Boost, baby. I'll see my bill coming up pretty soon. On the 27th, it'll shoot me a text. It'll be like, your bill's ready to view. Hmm. And right here you can see. He says, Boost Mobile. Welcome, Alexander. That's how much I used to pay. 62.15, but now my bill's gonna go up by 25. So it'll be at 86 something. Because if not, I won't get standalone. Standalone is only preserved for the higher plans. So if I drop back to $25, you won't be able to see me speed test Boost Mobile and AT&T standalone. It won't even have the toggle to turn it on. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Would say Google Files. Hold on, Google Fiber would be a good. Oh yeah, Google Fiber is amazing. I seen that a long time ago, years ago on YouTube. I'm just kind of sad that they didn't keep expanding. I think the guy that was speed testing it was like from Wyoming. For real. He was like from Wyoming or something like that. But watch this. I'm gonna look up this video. And I'm only gonna show you the screen because I'm not gonna play somebody else's video. Even though I'm not trying to claim nobody's video as my own, of course, but still, I don't want no beef with YouTube. I'm Gucci on that note. Let me see. What is it? What I was gonna say? Speed tests on Metro by T-Mobile home internet getting over a gig.
We use the T-Mobile home internet service, and it's $35 a month, no contract, unlimited service.
It has my videos, but I want to show somebody else's video.
What is going on, YouTube? Running a speed test using the high-speed internet gateway. New $60 a month home internet from T-Mobile. Look at those speeds.
That's old.
Someone watching my video asked the question if the T-Mobile home internet gateway gets the same speed as their phone. So I wanted to run through a quick test. For those that want to know, that is the connection of the T-Mobile gateway.
It's 5G. You could have just turned on the screen, bro.
And I'm going to go ahead and start this test. So we can see that we have 262 megabits down, and we're getting 43.8 up. Now we're going to change from the Wi-Fi signal to the phone. We're going to go ahead 43.8.
So I'm going to show you this. Look. He's getting 262 over 40.38 up. And he has the same router I got. So there goes the proof. All right. And he's using an iPhone, of course.
Now we're going to change from the Wi-Fi signal to the phone.
The same router I got.
We're going to go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi. You're going to notice that the phone is on a 5G connection. So we're seeing 580 down, and we're seeing 11.1 up.
So for some reason, the Wi-Fi is having better uploads than he's having on his phone right now. He got 580 down and 11.1 up. So you see, the people that got the internet like it, bro. They definitely like it.
Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing some Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests, just to let you guys see how the difference is between when I was actually previously using a tablet SIM card in my third-party gateway versus using an actual phone SIM card now in my gateway. So let's actually get into this video and see what we get here.
Look at that. Just look at that.
And as you guys can see, definitely a speed increase. So as you guys can see there, definitely, like I just said, a speed increase versus the tablet SIM card and the app.
See, so that's why you don't have to argue with me. Is that my video? Is that my name? No. You can do your own research on YouTube with no issues. No issues whatsoever.
Hey, it's Des with a quick T-Mobile Internet Gateway pro tip.
That's Des. We don't want to see Des. Okay, so there's plenty of people that have speed tested the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. So sometimes if you think I'm lying about something, then do your own research on YouTube. It's not that hard. I'm doing it for you. So that way you guys can stop arguing with me in my comment section. And after this, I hope you do. Damn, that guy, he's right. The guy was getting freaking 750 down.
5G home internet service is starting to become a popular alternative to expensive cable and fiber connections. But is it really all it's cracked up to be for your typical home user? And then what about business use? Well, in order to find out, I walked into my local T-Mobile store and walked out 30 minutes later with this T-Mobile home internet modem. And for the past month, I've been putting it through its paces to figure out the pros and cons of 5G home internet service. So let's hop right into my review of T-Mobile home internet. I have been wanting to try out T-Mobile home internet for a while now. It's a 5G based internet, the local strip mall, and all over the internet. So, as well as rebooting the UDM Pro, it did end up negotiating at 1 gigabit. I'm not sure what actually ended up fixing it, but it has remained solidly connected ever since. When you do plug into your WAN port, the IP address provided by the T-Mobile home internet modem is a private IP address. In my case, it was 192.168.12.x. This means that it is going to be double natted, and it doesn't appear that they have the option for like a bridge mode or even an option for a static IP address. In fact, it seems there's no static IP address options for either the home internet or the small business internet service. The modem's integrated Wi-Fi is 4x4 MIMO Wi-Fi 6, and it definitely takes advantage of those speeds. So let's hop right into some of the speed testing. Of course, all speed testing is going to be completely anecdotal, right? Since there are so many variables. You've got the device running the test, T-Mobile's signal to the 5G network, whatever geographical area you're in, other interference. I mean, you guys get the idea. So take any speed test with a grain of salt. But in my experience with the service, it actually has been pretty solid. I regularly see daytime speed tests of around 350 megabits per second from my iPhone 14 directly to the wireless on this T-Mobile.
Look at that. 310 over 56.37. There it goes right there. And this is the router. You hear him talking. Like I said, I don't want to play his video on my live stream. I don't want to be.
From my PC directly to the T-Mobile modem, speeds are a little bit lower, but not by much. Maybe like 10 or 15% lower. But also, you know, my computer's under my desk, and there's, you know, other variables involved.
And then this was on his computer. 283 down over 11. I'm sorry, 283.11 over 62.90. This was on his computer, on his laptop. Okay, so that's why I say
I connect the T-Mobile modem to the WAN interface.
Don't argue with your boy. These people are like me. We love the T-Mobile home internet. If you're a T-Mobile hater just because you want to hate on T-Mobile, then I got to tell you that's a personal problem. If you despise T-Mobile for whatever case they did in the past or whatever the case may be, you know, you got to get over that grudge, bro. Look at how he chose T-Mobile home internet over cable provider. So I got to correct him on something, though. I'm not going to take what he says with a grain of salt because I get great speeds. I mean, this video is like, it is 3 years old, though. Well, I will tell you this, bro. T-Mobile has improved a lot. And a lot of people like myself, I'm a YouTuber just like you. And I love the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. And I have that router. And I get around 750 down and 150 up. So, yeah, the speeds are great. But it does depend where you live at, how close you are from the tower, and all them geographical situations. So yeah, see, so that's all you gotta do. You know, gotta argue with your boy. All you gotta do is do your own research. But like, yo, you know what? I don't want to take Alex's word for this. Let me type this on YouTube. How many people are 5G speed test on T-Mobile home internet? And you're gonna come out with like 150 videos. Getting 500, 600, 1 gig. You heard him. I'm not gonna show you the rest of the video, but he said it. He's like, I get over a gig. Over a gig with no problem. So there you go. You guys see me get over a gig with T-Mobile home internet, even in my room. So of course the business, even though it's on QCI 9, I believe that the business home internet has a leg over Metro, but it's because of the router. That router that I got is 3 years old. The little router.
Face of the Ubiquiti
Because
UDM Pro that's in my test network back here.
Because even on my box it says pre-owned 5G gateway. You know, pre-owned. So it is 3 years old. But the great thing is now that I've seen on Google, which you guys know I don't really make these type of videos. Maybe I might start doing these type of videos. Um, T-Mobile is giving the new little white gateway that they have for postpaid to Metro by T-Mobile customers. So when they do launch that gateway, I am gonna go buy it. I'm not gonna get service all over again. I'm like, no, you should be able to sell it to me. Or I'll just order it on metrobytmobile.com. But I'm gonna get that little route, that little white router. I know that little white router will be able to give me like around. It's just as good as the NC that I had for business. The NC was the one that was giving me, remember, 180 up, 1.2 gigs down, and they said that new little white router is just as good as the NC for postpaid because the NC is only for business. I mean, business was only charging me $40 and $42 with taxes. But I just didn't want to have my T-Mobile bill at T-Mobile business bill like at $200 when you guys know I'm not even working right now because my back's this I got a muscle, I got a nerve pinch. So I'm hoping I get better, taking care of myself, not lifting up nothing heavy, and recuperating because I want to go back to work for real, for real, for real, for real. So definitely. But yeah, the Metro home internet is working great. You know what I'm saying? It is working great, guys. Definitely working great. And yes, 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 yes. Now that I did what my homie Carlos, my brother from another mother, Carlos S Tech, my brother from another mother told me to do, um, I'm gonna be trying out US Mobile on the Dark Star network for 30 days because I successfully ported my Google Voice number over to Mobile X. So now it's going to qualify because Mobile X is a legitimate mobile company. So it'll definitely let me port in the Mobile X phone number to Google. I'm sorry, to um oh my god, to US Mobile. And most likely I'm going to be putting US Mobile on the 17 Pro to test it out for you guys. So that way there's no ifs and buts. Alex, why is not? No, I'm putting it on the top of the line, king of the crop. That's the still number one iPhone right now. You see it right here, 1 terabyte, fully unlocked T-Mobile business, iPhone 17 Pro. And this is exactly where US Mobile is going. Okay. So that way there's no excuses. No excuses. It'll have iOS 26 point, and I'll even show it you guys, okay? Because I'm gonna activate the line on Friday is when I'm gonna be activating the because I'll get paid on Wednesday for the 3 days that I worked. So I will be getting US Mobile Friday the Wednesday's the 25th, the 27th. Friday the 27th, I will be getting US Mobile. I will be activating US Mobile as soon as I wake up. I'm gonna go online on the computer. I'm gonna turn on this computer, be on Mobile X. Yo, I need my port out pin. Oh, why? Because I need to do something. I thought you guys had truly unlimited data and you don't. Okay, no problem. Here goes your port out pin. Put it in the system. Bang! Here goes your eSIM, scan it. Bang! And then by Friday, iOS 26.4 will be out. So that way people can't say, well, Alex, how come? Nope, because I'll be on the Dark Star plan. Even if it's a free trial, it's supposed to still let me do standalone because guess what? It is the Dark Star. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go through my settings and I'm like, look, you see, Verizon says standalone. T-Mobile says standalone. Does AT&T say standalone? I mean, Dark Star? No, it's not even highlighted. So there you go. So I'm gonna do that for you guys. And I'm gonna speed test it, but I only got 30 gigs. So I'm gonna be speed testing probably like one or two on Ookla. And the rest of the speed testing I'm gonna be doing it is on maps, coverage map. because coverage map takes less data. You know what I'm saying? And I want to enjoy the 30 gigs. I don't want to kill the 30 gigs and then they put me on what 2G speeds because there's a trial. Because I really don't feel like spending $39 a month for real. Because that's the only deal US Mobile has going. Look, I'll show you guys right now. Let me do a screen share again. Let's go to www.us Mobile. Give me a second, guys. Oh yeah, let's go to screen share. I forgot. Right here. Here we go. Here we go. So it says $100. So you'll pay whatever, $17 a month or whatever. You could get a 1 year. I hate when I do that. Let me move my hand over here. There we go. $25 a month. So $300 for a whole year. That's what's needed. Shout out to my other brother from another mother, Steve Mobile Tech. So here we go. I could have done this, but I would have to pay the $39, and then it's only $39 for 6 months. If it would have been $39 for a whole year, then maybe I would do it. If they still had the deal where it was $34 for a whole year, then I would port the number over and take advantage of this. You get what I'm saying? Take advantage of this deal if it was a 1 year deal. But it's not. You see how US Mobile keeps skimping out? First, it was $34, right? Now it's $39. And you must port in. You must port in. You see? It says port lines only. See terms. You see? You got to port in your line to get that measly ass discount. You feel me? Like it's crazy. But I'm gonna try this for the people that keep telling me and my friends, my homies. They're like, yo, you should try it. Give it a try, Alex. Give it a try. Give it a try, Alex. Give it a try. And I am. That's the main reason why I'm doing it. So I will be trying out Friday. I will activate US Mobile on the 17 Pro, guys. Okay. US Mobile will be active. The Dark Star will be active on my 17 Pro. And we're going to see how good Dark Star is on my 17 Pro. You feel me? The king of the crop. So I don't want to hear no excuses. No excuses. All right. The king of the crop. Right now, the best iPhone for 5G right now. Because the 18 Pro hasn't came out. So yeah. Damn, this computer taking forever to charge. Good Lord. Good Lord, that's a long time for it to charge. But yeah, Friday I will be activating US Mobile, the Dark Star Network. And we're gonna be testing out the Dark Star Network. I guess listen, this is why I stopped being hard on US Mobile. Because US Mobile is not owned by AT&T. So if you use a lot of data, they're paying AT&T for that data, so you're not profitable. If you're using around 400 to 500 gigs a month, you're not profitable to them. You're not. You're not. You are definitely not. So I just think that if they feel that way, then they need to increase the price. This is for US Mobile. Listen, if you feel like heavy data users are using too much data, then you need to do this. $60 plan, 55 with auto pay, or just straight up $55. Increase the plan. The plan is $44. Increase it by what? $9, right? Yeah, because a whole 10 would be 54. So by $11, increase the plan by $11 and make it do it like this. Do it exactly how I'm gonna tell you. Give people you give people, right, 250 gigs of hotspot. Give people 300 gigs of premium data for $55, right? And after the 300 gigs, you get slowed down in times of congestion. And that's a smarter way to run US Mobile CEO, which I don't have beef with you, bro. I'm not one of the ones that be arguing with you and calling you a clown on Reddit. Okay? I'm just giving you an option. $55 a month, make the plan go up by $11, right? You add 300 gigs of premium data. After the customer goes over that 300 gigs, they could be deprowled at any time instead of giving them full speed, which is costing you more money to AT&T. And that way, people like me can speed test without having to worry about costing you any more money. And then it could be a profit instead of a loss. Okay. I hope you get that one, US Mobile. Matter of fact, when I call you guys after I activate it on Friday, I'm gonna give you guys that idea for a suggestion. That's what I have, bro. I have the Dark Star Unlimited Premium plan. Yeah, but the premium plan has a lot of hiccups, bro. It really does. Like if you use around 400 gigs, your account goes into review, and they want to know why you use that much data. So I just think if they want to do that, right? If they are scared to pay AT&T more money, like Gemini says, which I believe that's what it is, you're not profitable, then they need to do what I said. They give you 250 gigs of data for hotspot, just give you 400 gigs of premium data speeds, right? And then after that, you get slowed down in times of congestion. And that's worth $55 a month. That is worth. I'll pay that. I'm dead serious. I'll pay that. I'll pay that to them. I'll pay $55 to them if they can guarantee me 400 gigs of premium data and then slow down slower speeds if the network's congested. That's it. Or do network slicing. People are still gonna get it. Do network slicing. Do what Red Pocket did. Come into an agreement with do matter of fact, do what OnePay did. They did network slicing with AT&T. They said unlimited 5G at this speed. So give people 400 gigs of data, right? After they go over that 400 gigs of data, their speeds will drop down to 350 over 75. And there you go. Who's going to complain? 350. What can't you do with 350 megabytes per second? What can't you do? You can watch 4K, and with 75 megs per second upload speed, you can upload videos. You can upload videos. So do that. Do network slicing. Do something where the customer is still profitable. This is exactly why I should be getting paid a lot of money. Seriously. So the CEO of US Mobile, if you need somebody to give you better pointers to be profitable and making US Mobile a better prepaid carrier, I'm your boy right here. I'm your boy right here. I'm telling you. You guys could be more competitive. Seriously. More competitive. Listen, you bring up the price to $55. You give somebody 400 gigs of premium data. After premium data, slow downs if the network is busy. If not, if you think that's still too much money, then slow downs to 350 over 75. So 350 down and 75 up on 5G plus, okay? On the Dark Star plan. And I'm talking about specifically the Dark Star plan, okay? And then you Gucci. You're good. Now the plan is profitable. You're making $11 more. You're saving more money because AT&T is not going to charge you a lot to give you guaranteed speeds because that causes less stress on their network instead of giving somebody full speed all the time. You get what I'm saying? That'll definitely cost you less money. And on top of that, let's do this. Let's give people affordable phones. Okay? You want to be more competitive? Forget about porting in your number, all right, for discounts. Give people a free phone for porting in the number. Okay, you want a free phone? okay, you got to sign up for the Dark Star or the whatever, the highest plan though, because each, I guess the Dark Star will be 55. You can still leave the other ones at 44 because they don't got the same advantage. You know what I'm saying? So when people ask why does the Dark Star plan cost more than the light speed or the warp, because light speed and warp, after you go over your 100 gigs, you're going to go one down to 1 meg per second. On the Dark Star, you're going to get a guaranteed 350 megs down and 75 up. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, take this extra $11. I'm definitely signing up for that. You get what I'm saying? You got the 4K streaming. You got the 250 gigs of hotspot. You're killing it. You're killing the game. Then you come, like I said, and you give people an incentive. You give them a freaking free Moto G 2026. That's not going to cost you guys anything. A free Moto 2026 to have somebody faithfully with you guys. Okay, free report in Moto G 2026. You know, free report in Moto G Play. You get what I'm saying? Do stuff like that. You know, and if they want something more, like let's say you can still do the deals and keep what is it called? What's that finance option that I like that you guys got? Affirm. You can still keep Affirm. You know, do that, man. I'm telling you, you guys will be so much profitable. US Mobile will be a way more profitable company if you guys listen to me. And that's all jokes aside. That's dead up serious. You know what I'm saying? Give people incentive to leave their company. Not just a piece of crap 12 months discount. That ain't shit. Give somebody a 24 months discount. We'll give you the Dark Star plan for $35 a month. Okay? You don't even got to do 34. $35 a month for 2 years if you port in your number for 24 months. And that's better. That's better. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't want to do that because you feel like you're losing money, then you need to give up a phone. Give up a phone. And like I said, if they want something more expensive, like the Moto G Power, okay, well, $20 would have ported. You get what I'm saying? $30 would have ported. $40 would have ported. $50 would have ported. But do something. Do something to attract more customers. Because I know you guys want to sell your own phones that you're selling on your website. Because these prices that you guys got going on, they're not intriguing nobody, bro. I gotta be honest, US Mobile. And this time I'm being nice with you guys. I'm not going in on you guys. Do I like these discounts? Yeah, 300 off. Yeah, of course, 500. That's good. This is also good. This is also good. You know what I'm saying? But with these cheaper phones, which I'm gonna show you, you guys really need to like drop the price, man. Drop the price. And I like this. I like this Affirm. See, finance with Affirm. Affirm, as long as you got like a 580 FICO score, they'll let you finance, guys. All right. You see, this Moto G Play, 180 free with a port in. Moto G 2025 free with a porting. Freaking Samsung Galaxy A16 free with a port in. All three of these phones. All right. This one free with a port in. So $200 phone. Free with a port in. Free with a port in iPhone 11. That thing is, bro. That thing is old, bro. That thing is old, bro. That should be free, automatically free with a port in. This Moto G 5G 2024 free with a port in. This A13 free with a port in. My God, the Moto G Power $30 with a port in. Throw that in there for $30 with a port in. The Samsung Galaxy A36, $40 with a port in. Okay, this should be the Moto G 2024. This thing is 2 years old. $20 with a port in, because I know how you guys are. You guys, there's on my seta. You guys are hard to give up. iPhone 12, $40 with a port in, which it should be free. But I know you guys are not. That's pre-owned. You guys are not even gonna do that for free. The A56, when the A57 is about to come out, $50 with a port in. Moto, the pre-owned, $20 with a port in. $40 with a port in. See what else? The Moto Edge, $60 with a port in. iPhone 15, $150 with a port in. Moto Edge 2024, $25 with a port in. Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, $50 with a port in. Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, the S26 FE is right around the corner. I'm thinking about buying it, to be honest with you guys. That should be freaking, I don't know. Right now, the S26 hasn't come out. $60 with a port in. Moto Razr 2024. $50 with a port in. The OnePlus FR. This now we're talking about a $700 phone. $200 with a port in. The iPhone 16. Is it pre-owned or brand new? No, it's brand new. $300 with a port in. 300 with a port in. And this one, Razr 2025, 100 with a port in. And this is exactly how the hell you guys are going to get more customers. And your company's going to grow. And the stockholders are going to be happy, and everybody's going to be happy, and everybody's going to be jumping for joy. OnePlus 13. That's an old phone. That thing should be, Jesus Christ, not even $1,000 for real. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus, that should be $350 with a port in. Now the OnePlus 15 should be $500 with a port in. So you see, you guys could improve, man. For real. US Mobile. You guys really could improve if you listen to me. If you listen to me, you guys would make way more money than the money you're making right now. Because you guys would be way more competitive and more attractive to customers. Know what I'm saying? Because you can't sit there and say, no, we can't do that. Yes, the hell you can. Metro does it. Cricket does it. Total does it. Straight Talk does it. And Straight Talk used to be an anti-competitor, and now they're competing hard. If you could get their cheapest plan, which is their $40 plan, and you could get a free phone. You could get a free Moto Razr 2025. So you guys need to be more competitive, man. Seriously, I'm trying to help you guys out. You guys need somebody like me working for you guys. Because your marketing team really doesn't know what they're doing. I'm sorry. After a certain age, you should not be allowed in marketing. I'm serious. I'm not even disrespecting. You know, my dad is 60. My dad is what, 65? And my mom's 83. So my mom's older than my dad. And at that age, you guys should not be in no marketing team. Marketing people should be young. They should be young. I would say no older than 55. No older than 55 and down. And no younger than 25. So I would say from 25 to 55 should be the perfect age for marketing, especially when you're in corporate marketing for these carriers. You know what I'm saying? Because the CEO is not getting the correct information. Definitely not. Because if he had somebody like him, like me, I would like, sir, look, no disrespect to you, but I'm gonna tell you something straight up. I think we should increase the price on the Dark Star plan, and we should give it a 4, since most of the people hit that 400 threshold anyway when we got to review their account under the terms and conditions. Why not make that their premium right there? You get 400 gigs of premium data, and then either we slow them down in times of congestion with AT&T, or we talk to AT&T to do network slicing, and we get 350 over 75 megs on 5G plus after they hit that 400 gig threshold. And there you go. It's not that hard, man. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. And like I said, them old ass phones, you guys should be giving them shits away for free. Matter of fact, yeah, man, he's right. What that S, what is it? Moto G 2023, Moto G 2024. Well, look, they even took the 2023 out because I remember I was trashing them like back in February because they had that phone there for 350 and they just took it out the lineup. Just give it away for free, man. It's not that hard. It's listen, when you give a customer a free phone, 95% of the time, that's going to be the customer that's going to stay for the long haul. Okay? Because when I started with Metro, I had the what phone was it that they gave me for free? Was it the A53? The A52? It was a Samsung. It was like an A52, A53. Okay, it was years ago. Okay. And look, I've been with Metro since 20 2018. My bad. Yeah, I've been with them. So it must have been something else. Is a super. I don't know if it was an A. It was an A series. I know it was back then. And I stayed with Metro because they gave me a free phone. So you see what I'm talking about? When you give somebody an incentive, it makes them want to stay with you and conduct business with you and spend more money with you. Because now Metro treats me like gold. I got the home internet. What? When I call them, oh, hello, Mr. Febres. How's everything? How's the home internet working for you? We love you here at Metro. You're the best part of Metro. I swear to you now. I swear to you now. Swear. The more money you spend with a company, the more what? T-Mobile business. What? They seen all the devices I bought? Like what? You paid all this off? Yep. Two iPhone 13 Pros 256, two iPhone 14 Pros, freaking iPhone 15 Pro, now the 17 Pro, the JBL Flip 6, Flip 4, Flip 3, Flip 2. Shit, what else? The JBL audio buds, the my daughter's AirPods, my AirPods, second generation. Oh, I spent thousands with T-Mobile business. So that's why when I have an issue, they're like, yo, hold on. Hold on. Let me talk to my manager, supervisor, real quick. Let me see if I can get this done. Yes, we got you. Money talk, bullshit walk, man. That's the model here in America and anywhere else in the world. Money talk, bullshit walk. Don't never think you can't get something done. And the best, and you know why? It's also because I always pay my bill ahead of time. Since January started, I've been paying my bill. My bill's due on the 14th of each month. And I've been paying my bill on the 31st of the last 2 months. On the 31st. So T-Mobile loves that shit. That's like paying my credit cards early. The bank's gonna love it. Well, in certain cases. Talking about credit cards, I just got a new one. I got the Discover. I always wanted a Discover credit card. So yeah, guys. But yeah, guys, now we've been here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I was thinking I was only going to be here for an hour. I mean, it is good for my back. I seriously don't know what's wrong with my computer. It's been charging for the last 2 hours and it still doesn't want to say 100%. I'm starting to lean towards what that person said in the comment section when they see me unboxing this computer and they said it was a piece of shit. Excuse my language, but it's true. And I see why. You guys know I haven't even had this computer that long. I got this computer. What was it this year? Yeah, like back in January. So this computer is only about to be, let me see, February, March, 2 months, 2 months old, and right now it doesn't even want to charge to 100%. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. You know, I'm stuck buying duds. It doesn't even matter what damn brand, because this is an Acer. So it doesn't matter what brand I buy. It just they be duds. They be duds. So what am I gonna do? Get mad and punch a hole in it? No, I still need it. So I guess from now on, I'll be charging it up while I'm talking to you guys, because this shit does not want to fully charge for nothing. I let it right. Listen, I left it on the charger overnight, and it's still not. Now it says 100%. Look, see, now that I was calling it a dud. Now it says 100%. You see, I just love compute laptops because you could keep on charging and it's not going to mess up the battery if you're using it. But yeah, guys, now I'm gonna get off this thing. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow. Hopefully, the iOS 26 point 4 comes out tomorrow, so I can show you guys speed testing standalone, and that's gonna make me so happy. You know, me putting Cricket standalone versus Metro standalone, Boost standalone 5G versus, well, meaning AT&T versus what is it called? T-Mobile Business standalone. I'll throw Verizon in the mix. You guys know I got a Verizon business line. Oh, guys, and you guys got to try this Coca-Cola. Let me tell my girl to bring that shit upstairs. Call my bae. Bae, bring me this bottle of soda that's used upstairs. Bring me the bottle of soda, the Coca-Cola with the yellow lid. The new one. All right, bye. Because I want to show it on the live stream. Bye. Bye. So, oh, guys, gotta be cracking my back and stuff. I need this nerve to get unpinched for real. That's what I need. Because it sucks. I can't really go anywhere. You guys know I used to be out all the time with my cousin. And now, because of this injury, I'm like home. And, the only way I get to release stress is by, doing these live streams with you guys. But, guys, smash that like button. Don't forget about that. Don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you never miss none of my content. And smash that like button. It really helps out the live stream, man. Seriously. Really helps out. But I appreciate you guys writing it out with me for 2 hours and almost 14 minutes. But I want to show you guys something before I end the live stream. Because this Coca-Cola is the bomb, yo. It has a different taste. It's really good. Here we go. This is the kosher Coca-Cola. It is really good. And you guys might think, why is it really good? It has less ingredients, okay? And this Coca-Cola comes from Jerusalem. Jerusalem, yes. And I know a lot of people might not want to buy this Coke because, like, oh, we're supporting Jerusalem. Listen, I don't want to talk about war. I don't want to talk about none of that. The Coca-Cola tastes way better than the US one, okay? And it has less ingredients like a fruit corn, whatever that thing is called, fruit starch, corn syrup, which is not supposed to be good for you. This doesn't have that. This has cane sugar. So it has natural sugar and it has less ingredients than the regular Coke. And this is the Coca-Cola that comes from Jerusalem. It has a yellow lid. That's why it has a yellow lid and not a red one. This is Jerusalem Coca-Cola. Okay? And it's really good. So it shouldn't matter where it came from, and if you have a personal vendetta against that country. I mean, I don't have a personal vendetta against it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just know that, real talk, baby. Yeah, hell yeah, real talk. You feel me? It is really good. Because I have a lot of friends that don't like Jerusalem and they're drinking it right now. It's like, yo, I got that culture Coke, bro. I found it. So they got it all over the U.S. It's in the West Coast. It's in the East Coast. It's in Texas. I think it's in all 50 states. So you definitely should try it out. Seriously. The Culture Coke. And it's a yellow lid. OG Tech, man. Seriously, bro. You try this Coca-Cola, man. See if you can find it at Walmart. They have it. They have it at Kroger's. They have it at Giant Eagle. They have it in Stop and Shop. So, and them places like that. So if you got those where you live at, definitely in the West Coast, they're gonna have this. Definitely try out this kosher Coca-Cola that comes from Jerusalem. It's a limited edition thing from Coca-Cola because this is from Jerusalem. Just like they got the Mexican Coca-Cola. You know what I miss? I miss the Pepsi version of this. There was like a kosher Pepsi. I think that was also from, being honest, from Jerusalem, but they stopped selling it here in the United States. And it said it really big in the back. It said cane sugar, natural sugar. So I loved it, the crap out of that. Loved it, the crap out. So I don't want to drink none right now because I just drank water and my stomach feels bloated. But guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Remember, Friday, I will be activating my US Mobile Dark Star plan and we will be speed testing. As soon as that thing says US Mobile on my screen, I'm going to be like, hey guys, you know who it is? It's your boy Alex Rawtalk. We're over here speed testing the Dark Star plan on the iPhone 17 Pro. Let's see if we get standalone. Let's go through the settings. Dun, 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 dun. Bum. Speed test. Okay. So yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Turn on that bell notification so you never miss any of my content. Try the Coca-Cola out. This is not a sponsored video, but it does really taste good. Has a different taste to it, of course, because it's cane sugar and it's not harmful sugar. But yeah, definitely smash that like button, turn on that bell notification so you never miss none of my content. And I'm definitely gonna catch you guys on the next one. And for the meanwhile, if you want to see some Dark Star speed testing, subscribe to my boy Steam Mobile Tech, the homie Carlos S Tech, the other homie, and OG Tech. OG Tech, man, you should do some speed testing, broski. And like I said, if you have a channel, all you gotta do is comment under this live stream, be like, yo, Alex, I want you to shout out my channel. This is the name of my channel. If you want to take a look at it, take a look at it. I'll even put you in my community tab and show you some love. But yeah, now I'm off this thing, man. Deuces, guys. Deuces. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait to see the freaking notification for an update on these damn iPhones, on all of them. So I could be like, oh my God, I need to do the update. And be like, bling, 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 and update all 5 of them at the same time. Boom. All right, guys. So hold on. Let me see something before I let you guys go. Oh, I forgot I moved that over here. Did I? What the hell? I didn't. That wasn't the other phone. I swear I forget. Again, Whatnot notifications because I've been winning free stuff on Whatnot. Yeah, baby. See, as it gets later, the speeds go up on the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. And I'm upstairs. If I go downstairs, I'm gonna have faster speeds. Is in the living room and I'm on the second floor of the house. So these are not bad speeds to be in the second floor of the house. 52.5 over 70, 73, 74. So 52.8 over 74.3. So not bad. And like I said, I'm on the second floor of the house. So yeah, guys, now I'm going to let you guys go. Like I said, take care. God bless and be safe. You already, guys. And thank you so much for your support watching. Make sure you smash that like button, especially to the replay crew. Deuces, guys.